Hello guys, in this video I want to show you how a beautiful dream can turn into a living nightmare. Everyone knows Florida for its endless sunshine and stunning beaches, but we're about to pull back the curtain on its darkest secrets. We'll explore 10 dangerous and unbelievable locations that you might never want to get close to. Are you ready?
Number 1, Miami. The Southern Neighborhoods. Miami, in the minds of many, is a city of sun-drenched beaches, dazzling nightclubs, and vibrant nightlife. But behind this colorful facade lies a starkly different reality, one that is dark and dangerous. The southern neighborhoods of Miami, particularly areas like Liberty City and Overtown, stand in stark contrast to the city's tourist image, plagued by high crime rates. These areas struggle with poverty and unemployment, and have unfortunately become the epicenter of gang violence, earning them a reputation as some of the most dangerous spots in Florida. These neighborhoods have deep historical roots and social issues that have contributed to their current state. Armed robberies and violent clashes between rival gangs are so common that they create an atmosphere of constant fear and anxiety among residents. Police reports consistently show high statistics for carjackings, violent assaults, and even murders in these areas. For this reason, authorities strongly advise tourists to avoid these neighborhoods, especially after dark, to ensure their safety. As the sun sets on Miami, the difference between these two worlds becomes painfully clear. While the city center glows with neon lights and pulsating music just a few miles away, a heavy, unsettling silence hangs in the air. Local narratives from residents paint a picture of daily survival and a constant struggle to escape a harsh environment, where the sparkling beaches of Miami feel like a distant and unattainable dream. Number 2, Jacksonville, the violent city. Jacksonville is the largest city in the United States by land area, but this vastness hides a dark side. The city has consistently ranked as one of the most violent cities in America. Its high rates of murder and violent gun-related crimes have led many residents to refer to it as a city in decline. While the downtown area has seen some development, the outer neighborhoods continue to grapple with deep-seated social and criminal problems that have plagued the city for decades. Specific parts of the city, such as the west and north sides of Jacksonville, have the highest concentration of criminal activity. These areas have become no-go zones due to rampant gang activity and frequent clashes between rival groups. Stories from local residents speak of a profound sense of insecurity and fear, making them reluctant to travel even during the daytime. The violence is so prevalent that local news outlets report new shootings and crimes on a near-daily basis, painting a grim picture of life in these neighborhoods. Despite the efforts of authorities to curb the crime rate and improve conditions, the statistics continue to remain alarmingly high. Jacksonville serves as a striking example of a major American city that has fallen victim to deep-seated social and criminal issues, making it an extremely dangerous place for the uninitiated visitor. The city proves that even in a state known for its sunny disposition, there are some very dark shadows that are best avoided. Number 3, Everglades National Park. At first glance, Everglades National Park appears to be a tranquil and beautiful natural reserve. But in reality, this vast and perilous swamp is the domain of some of the most lethal creatures on Earth. The park is home to over 2,000 alligators, and dozens of attacks on humans are reported annually, some of which have unfortunately been fatal. Park rangers consistently warn visitors to stay on designated paths, as veering off them can lead to an encounter with one of these hungry predators. But the danger in the Everglades isn't limited to alligators. The park is also the habitat of several venomous snakes, including the eastern diamondback rattlesnake and the water moccasin, often called the swamp menace. Furthermore, the unchecked growth of invasive species like the giant Burmese python has disrupted the natural ecosystem and poses a significant threat to both local wildlife and humans. These pythons can grow up to 16 feet long and can silently ambush their prey, making them a lurking danger in the dense foliage. The most terrifying aspect of the Everglades is its unpredictable environment. The deep swamps, thick forests, and confusing paths make any rescue effort incredibly difficult. There are countless stories of visitors who have gotten lost in this area and were never seen again. For this reason, the Everglades is known as a beautiful but intensely dangerous place that should only be explored with extreme caution and with a knowledgeable guide. Number 4. New Smyrna Beach. New Smyrna Beach, with its perfect waves and turquoise waters, is a surfer's paradise. However, this beautiful coastline holds a dark secret. It has the highest number of recorded shark attacks in the world. The beach has been officially dubbed the shark bite capital of the world, and its statistics make it one of the most perilous shores on the planet. What makes this beach so dangerous is the presence of a nearby river that serves as a popular feeding ground for both juvenile and adult sharks. Statistics show that hundreds of sharks are swimming in the shallow coastal waters of this area at any given time. While most of these attacks are not fatal and only result in minor injuries, the ever-present threat of an unexpected bite is a constant reality. Local surfers have become accustomed to this fact, jokingly saying that anyone who surfs here is bound to get nibbled on at least once. Despite the inherent danger, the allure of the perfect waves draws thousands of thrill seekers to the beach every year. This location is a prime example of the stark contrast between the beauty of nature and its hidden lethal side. For anyone who craves an adrenaline rush, New Smyrna is a tempting choice. But for everyone else, it's a beach that is best enjoyed from a safe distance on the sand. Number 5. The I-4 Highway in Orlando. The I-4 is one of the busiest highways in Florida, but it is also one of the most deadly roads in America. Due to a shockingly high number of traffic accidents and fatal crashes, this highway has been ominously nicknamed the Corridor of Death. Yet the danger of this highway extends far beyond traffic accidents. Many locals believe the road is cursed. Sections of the highway were built directly over an old cemetery, displacing the graves of many early residents. It is believed that this act disturbed the dead, leading to a lingering curse on the road. Drivers who travel along this route at night often tell chilling tales of supernatural experiences. Stories of strange mists appearing out of nowhere, unexplained noises, and even seeing ghostly figures crossing the highway are a common part of the local lore. Despite engineering efforts to improve traffic flow and safety, the accident rate on this highway remains high. Whether these incidents are due to heavy traffic or the result of a supernatural curse, the I-4 remains one of the most feared and talked about stretches of road in Florida. Motorists are always advised to exercise extreme caution when driving this highway, as the danger is more than just a matter of traffic. Number 6. The Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, one of the world's most enduring mysteries, has a significant portion of its treacherous waters located off the coast of Florida. This infamous area has earned a reputation for the inexplicable disappearance of dozens of ships and aircraft. The most famous incident, the loss of Flight 19 in 1945, saw 5 Navy bombers and their 14 crew members vanish without a trace. Even the search and rescue plane sent after them mysteriously disappeared as well. While scientists have proposed natural explanations for these disappearances, such as unpredictable weather patterns, strong magnetic fields, or even methane gas pockets, none of these theories can fully account for the complete and utter vanishing of the vessels. This lack of concrete answers has fueled local legends of alien portals, time warps, and monstrous sea creatures. The most frightening part of the Bermuda Triangle is its unsolved nature. It stands as a massive graveyard in the middle of the ocean, where at any given moment a ship or plane could be pulled into oblivion. This unresolved mystery continues to make the waters off the coast of Florida a source of both fascination and terror, making it a place that has haunted sailors and pilots for decades. Number 7. The Florida Keys Islands. The Florida Keys, with their pristine coral reefs and stunningly blue waters, are a true paradise. However, these islands are situated in one of the most dangerous weather zones in the world. The Keys lie directly in the path of powerful Atlantic hurricanes, and every year, from June to November, the threat of a devastating storm hangs over the heads of residents. The destructive force of these hurricanes is so immense that they can wipe an entire island clean in just a few hours. Throughout history, these islands have been hit by some of the most deadly hurricanes on record. The Labor Day hurricane of 1935, for example, was the most intense and deadliest hurricane in American history, killing hundreds in the Keys. More recently, hurricanes like Irma have caused billions of dollars in damage, forcing mass evacuations and leaving residents to pick up the pieces of their lives. Living in the Florida Keys is a constant gamble against the forces of nature. Despite their undeniable beauty, these islands are a double-edged sword, where at any moment a sudden storm could bring everything crashing down. This location is a vivid example of the sheer destructive power of nature and the fragility of human life in the face of it. Number 8. Lake Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee is the largest freshwater lake in Florida, but a silent and creeping danger lies within its waters: the giant Burmese python. These snakes, which are not native to the area, have established a thriving population here, becoming a major threat to the local ecosystem. Pythons can grow up to 16 feet long and are ambush predators, eating almost any living creature that crosses their path, including deer, wild hogs, and even small alligators. Due to their incredible adaptability and lack of natural predators, these snakes are reproducing at an alarming rate. Authorities hold annual hunts to try and control the population, but these efforts are not enough. Local residents tell stories of seeing these massive snakes on roadsides or in their backyards, causing widespread fear. The danger of this lake extends beyond its native alligators and into a hidden battle between a native species and an invasive one. Lake Okeechobee is a prime example of an ecosystem that has been taken over by a silent, slithering threat, and the danger it poses to the local environment and potentially to humans is growing every day. Number 9. The haunted town of Cassadaga. Welcome to Cassadaga, the only town in America where every resident claims to be a medium, clairvoyant, or psychic. Known as the psychic capital of the world, the town was founded in the 19th century by a spiritualist medium, and its reputation for paranormal activity has grown ever since. Locals believe that the spirits of the dead reside in the homes and streets of the town. Tourists who visit Cassadaga seeking paranormal experiences often report strange occurrences. Tales of seeing apparitions in the local cemetery, hearing disembodied whispers in the dead of night, and even feeling a cold presence are a common part of the town's lore. The town's residents are convinced that the spirits of their ancestors have never left and continue to communicate with the living. Cassadaga is a destination for thrill seekers and those who are looking for proof of life after death. However, the heavy and strange atmosphere of the town can be terrifying for many. Cassadaga started out as a normal town, but it has evolved into a place where the veil between the living and the dead seems thin, making it one of the eeriest and most fascinating locations in Florida. Number 10. The Devil's Chair. In a small, abandoned cemetery in Florida lies a stone bench with a sinister reputation known as the Devil's Chair. This bench, located in the Pine Hill Cemetery, has become a major urban legend. The legend says that if you sit on the chair at midnight, the devil will speak to you and place a curse upon you. Some even claim the chair is a gateway to hell itself. According to local lore, the spirit of a satanic high priest haunts the cemetery. It is said that at specific times of the year, the bench glows with a red light, and anyone who approaches it will experience terrifying phenomena. People who have dared to visit the cemetery report hearing strange noises, feeling a cold presence, and seeing moving shadows. The Devil's Chair is a destination for thrill seekers and adventurers looking for a genuine scare. However, the stories of those who have returned from the cemetery with tales of pure terror suggest that this bench might be more than just a simple urban legend. It is a symbol of an unseen danger and a sinister tale that waits for its next curious visitor.